New York City is one of the most expensive cities you could possibly live in. And whenever family or friends come to visit us, our wallets, they tend to take a hit. Lucy has no idea, but in less than 24 hours, her sister is coming to surprise her for one of the best weekends New York City has to offer. So here is everything we spent this weekend living in New York City. That's Anna, Lucy's sister, and Sean, Anna's fiance. And this is me freaking out. Lou? It's me. The door's locked on me. It wouldn't open. That was so weird.
What? You have such a fun Let's go.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm a little tired, but I have no reason.
Yeah, you weren't on that red eye.
I was not on that red eye, but I'm excited. I really hope we get tickets, but I feel like it's probably not happening.
Never say never, Lucy. Never say never.
We got the tickets.
Okay, I will say they're not rush tickets. They are $99, but I think well worth it. It's still the original cast. Should be fun. After rushing, we were ready for a classic New York bagel. We headed to Kosar's, which they actually have a few different locations in New York. Maybe not my favorite bagel, but it definitely ranks. For a fully loaded breakfast bagel plus little tip, it costs $11.11. Lucy made us some smoothies. That is really good. I got myself a bacon, egg, tomato, and spicy mayo. I know, doesn't that sound good? Let's see how this is. Okay, that surprise could not have gone better. Lucy was totally shocked, weren't you, Lou?
I was so shocked. Oh my god.
Although they're the ones who took a red eye, I did not get like any good sleep last night. I think I was honestly just so excited for the surprise to happen that I couldn't fall asleep. So it is 12 o'clock and I'm already on coffee number 2. We still have work today, so they're out exploring. We're gonna meet back up with them tonight to go to one of our new favorite restaurants in New York City and also go see that show that we got tickets for. It's gonna be a great day and an amazing weekend.
After this meal, we officially dubbed Shukat our official favorite restaurant in all of New York City. It is serving up some of the most creative Mediterranean food.
This is my first time trying Turkish coffee. It's so good. It's kind of like the consistency of hot chocolate. It's so good.
We have honestly yet to have a bad dish here. It's also such a fun experience to order a lot of food that everyone can share. Now, it is not cheap, so it's definitely for special occasions, but it was well worth it for us to take Sean and Anna. They loved it.
Was that real?
All the shreds. That's so good. She's my sister. Sean.
With our full tummies, we were off to see the show Operation Mincemeat on Broadway. This show just won the Olivier for Best Musical in London, and then the original cast moved over to New York for its Broadway run.
How are you feeling about the show?
I just hope I'll perform okay. I'm not in this one?
You're not in this one, I don't think. You should be, though. And that's what I've always been saying.
I'm so excited to answer the question. It was such a fun, fast-paced musical. It's actually based on a true story about World War II and this real operation that happened. There's a ton of humor, clever songs, a million quick changes. Every character plays like a few different people, but it was so unique and entertaining. I highly recommend it. We all loved it, except for Chandler. It just wasn't his thing.
Well, that was quite the expensive day, but just to let y'all know, we are calculating all of our expenses at the point of consumption. I always think it's really funny when you watch these types of videos and they say, coffee at home, free. I'm like, nothing's technically free, so keep that in mind when you're watching this video.
Good morning, New York City. Is that a good intro? Last night's show was fantastic. I actually auditioned for the show in the fall, so I was very excited to see it. It was like so creative. You absolutely should see it if you can. We're going to meet up with them at Pop-Up Bagels, and we have a really fun day planned with them. It's honestly just gonna be exploring the city. I'm very excited. Let's get into the day.
Our first stop of the day was Pop-Up Bagels. Now, I've had pop-up bagels one other time and I thought it was fine, but I'm realizing now that I've been missing out because originally I didn't have anything to dip my bagel in when I first tried it. So that's why we ended up getting tofu cream cheese at the grocery store. And boy, did it completely change my experience. We got 6 bagels and a regular cream cheese for 21 bucks, which I feel like is a pretty solid deal. What do you think?
Oh my god.
That's actually so good.
So good.
Oh good.
Your eyebrows look amazing right now.
Thanks, girl.
Everyone tell Anna her eyebrows look amazing right now.
If you haven't heard about the hype around this place, it's essentially made to order bagels. So they come out piping hot and you just rip and dip the bagels into the cream cheese. It was a solid 10 out of 10 in my book. Did you have any idea yesterday was happening?
No, and I don't think I've processed it still.
Still?
I mean, when I saw them, my brain short-circuited. There was something beautiful about it happening first thing in the morning. I was in such a vulnerable state. I kind of liked that. Being that this is not how the weekend was supposed to go in the actual plans, I think it's turning into quite an expensive weekend. Maybe the most expensive weekend we've ever had in New York City. Wouldn't you say?
Quite possibly. Lucy, if you had to guess how much we're going to spend this weekend, how much do you think we're going to spend?
I would say a total of $600.
Woof. I'm going to say that's probably pretty accurate. We'll see.
Luckily, our next activity was free, a stroll through Central Park. Being that it was 80 degrees and Easter weekend, the park was packed. Anna's fiance Sean asked us a question about whether it ever gets to us that there are so many tourists. And I feel like it's a fair question, but day to day living in our neighborhood, we don't really experience that many crowds or lines, at least for us. Also, when we do run into that, like today, we get it. We all like the same stuff, whether or not you're a lifelong New Yorker or a first-time visitor. But it still can be overstimulating at times. After strolling through the park, we grabbed a coffee at Ralph's, which is really just an excuse to use their bathroom.
Chandler, how do you pronounce iced tea and lemonade together?
Alnard Palmer.
Pretty close.
And we just do a matcha lemonade.
Thank you. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want right now. A matcha lemonade.
Man, this was one of those days where like New York was just a little overstimulating. So kind of happy to be back home. We're gonna have some leftovers here, which I don't even know how to calculate that. It's I guess like about half of what we spent. I'm very excited for what we have in store tonight. Oh, should I spoil it right now? No, I'm not gonna spoil it right now.
I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do, and for most people, it's the bare minimum. I was talking to my therapist. She kind of had a confrontation with me about how I need to rest, specifically physically, which then feeds into mentally. I just have such a tendency to overdo it. I work out almost every day and I do such a bare minimum stretching. I also just think that like I have really high cortisol levels. All that to say, I definitely could use some more stretching, some more rest, and like intentionality towards that in my routine. I don't know if anyone else relates to this, but I can swing so far on either side of the pendulum of like going so hard or rest to me just looks like getting to a place where I like rot. And so I feel like finding intentional rest for me is something that I'm needing to work. I'm gonna do a little Peloton-led stretching class. Try to get myself ready for tonight.
Okay, honestly, I think we thought we would spend more today, but I'm a little scared for tomorrow. But that leads me to what we're doing tonight.
For the first time, we were invited to go see a show. I'm very excited about that. We were invited to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway tonight. We have like 30 minutes to get ready, get some dinner in our system, and then we're gonna go see the show. I'm so excited. We've never seen it before.
I love Harry Potter, and Lucy
didn't watch it growing up. So I am so excited to learn something new. But really quickly, I have to get some feedback from y'all. We have a theory that it was a Seattle thing to not really read Harry Potter growing up. Myself and many people I know from Seattle like never watched the movies, never read the books, and I don't know anyone from anywhere else who had that experience. But I feel very left out and I'm very excited to be part of the culture tonight. Yeah.
I was about to take a shower before we go to the theater, but this is what I just found. Might have to pass on the shower. We were feeling so grateful for this experience. I've been wanting to see this show for a long time, and to be invited to go see it. I mean, I think my childhood self would be freaking out if I told them that you're gonna be going to see a Broadway show because of your YouTube channel. I mean, that's crazy. We hope you can feel a part of this win with us. I mean, our wins are really your wins at this point, because without your support, this wouldn't be happening. So thank you.
Marketing comp, Lucy and Chan Benzinger.
Lucy and Chan.
This is a very exciting day for us.
As far as the show goes, this was even more magical than we expected. As someone who loved Harry Potter growing up, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And even Lucy, who knew very minimal, loved it as well. Wow, that show was incredible.
That was absolutely incredible.
The magic in it and everything was just like so cool.
I'm one of those people who I'm like, I can appreciate the special effects, but I'm also like looking for like the strings, pulling people up.
I think we all are.
But this one, like 80% of it, I had genuinely no idea how they did it.
Yeah, you really couldn't see it.
Magical.
Okay, Saturday was not expensive at all. I'm honestly kind of shocked. I feel like it was such a fun, full day, and granted, we did go see a show for free. But regardless, I'm pretty proud of this number. The dreaded laundry day. I'd say we spend about $45 a month on laundry. Today, for 3 washes and 1 dryer load, it cost us $10.50. Happy Easter Sunday. That's what today is. I guess it's not Easter when you're watching this, but so excited for the reservations that we have tonight. 2 places that I've always wanted to go to. And yeah, I'm so excited. A little chilly, eh? Yesterday was 80 degrees and today was supposed to be like 75, but currently it's like 50 degrees. Actually,
Little chillier than we expected.
a lot chillier than we expected. I was like, oh, I'll be in shorts again. Maybe wear a t-shirt.
Okay,
no.
but the sun is hitting right now and it's starting to feel warm, wouldn't you say?
It's gonna warm up today, but
Yeah.
it's not there yet. I'm glad we got there early because church was packed. Line was around the block to celebrate. After church, we got bagels. Shocker, I know. I can't believe we've gotten bagels every single day in this video. Trust me, that's not normal. And we brought our bagels to a little picnic in the park with friends. For 2 fully loaded gluten-free bagels, it cost us $20.95.
The win of today is that this was for free because my friend Julia didn't want it.
Free coffee.
Free blueberry latte. I made an at-home coffee because we have a 30-minute stint right now to get home, do some dishes, do some laundry, and we're back out. It's a busy Easter, folks.
This vlog has got me questioning like what you should be spending for a bagel because we have gotten bagels every single day.
We need to talk about how the price difference jumps so much from a bagel and cream cheese to a bagel sandwich. Like the second you put any other ingredient other than cream cheese on a bagel.
Which at this point with the price of eggs, like kind of makes sense. But
Yes.
I don't know. We're going tonight to a bar called,
I think it's pronounced like Nubeluz.
really excited about it,
It's a Jose Andres bar.
which we've been to one other Jose Andres bar before. And it was the best cocktail of my life. It was so good.
Yeah.
My expectations going into this are very high.
So good. This is what they're doing.
Nice. And then we met back up with Sean and Anna for the second half of the day.
Interrupting your regularly scheduled programming vlog with an apartment tour, which is like the reason half of you are here. We're not actually looking in this exact moment, but this one is empty and next door to a friend's place, so we thought we'd check it out. Let us know if you think it's worth it. We think it's about $4,200. There's no laundry, 1 floor walk up, heart of the West Village, 2-bedroom apartment. Living room, this is the smaller of the 2 bedrooms. It's giving nursery.
Or office.
Or office. Walk through here. Kitchen, bathroom. The layout, it's so interesting that the bathroom's in the middle of the kitchen. Decent counter space, full-size fridge, no dishwasher, no microwave, standard. And then the bedroom, I would say medium size. I think our king bed would fit, but not much else. Maybe our armoire here at the foot. Maybe it'd fit right here. But the natural light's amazing. This closet space is tough.
Oh yeah, this is the only closet in
This is
there.
the only closet. This is truly like heart of the West Village. I am surprised it's not priced a little more than $4,200 personally. Not that we want to pay that. I don't know. I'm curious what people think.
$4,200. Nothing could have prepared us for what we were getting ourselves into. Before making this reservation, I honestly didn't even look at the prices. I was just looking at a few cool photos and I thought, looks fun. I did decide to look the day before we went and I realized this place might be a little out of our league. The number of famous or just famous looking people was kind of just silly. I think I can confidently say that we all had a great time, and this view is absolutely what makes this place so special, even though those drinks were probably about as expensive as cocktails can get. After drinks, we headed to one of our favorite Italian spots for dinner, where Lucy and I got 2 pasta dishes, a side of Brussels, and 2 glasses of wine for a total of $122.60. A little scared to see what the full total was today, but fun night nonetheless. Okay, this is what I'll say about Nubalu's, the place that we got drinks. My expectations were probably a little too high for those drinks. They were good, but not as good as I was hoping them to be. So were they worth the price? Probably not for the drinks themselves. But I was thinking, after we got those drinks, like, that view is probably one of the best views you can get in New York City. And people are paying like $50 to do one of those like top of the rock or top of Empire State Building tours. And that's probably costing you at least like $50, maybe $80 to like just go up to the top of the building for a few photo ops. And honestly, this vibe was probably a lot better than those vibes, and you got a cocktail with it. So if you're factoring in those costs like I am, I don't know, I think it kind of makes it worth it. $249, yeah, that's pretty bad. Well worth it to have quality time with family, do some fun things we never do. What the heck, live a little. Woo. $70, yeah, that was for 2 drinks. Moment of silence. Hey, what is it? It was so weird.
Surprise! Wait, what? You have such a fun weekend.
Let's go.
This smells really good. It's okay.